Happy New Year, guys. Been a long time since we've seen each other. I've been busy. As you can see, I'm working on some more Yamaha Blaster action. I picked this thing up locally off one of my buddies, and you missed all the action. Let's just put it that way. Motor was seized. The story is he had this thing rebuilt and put a new crank and piston in it and let it sit for 8 months. So he went to go start it up here, I don't know, last week or two ago, and went to kick it, locked up on him. Now you can kind of see that the piston really hasn't, I don't know if it's been ran or not. Doesn't look like it has. There's no wear on the wear-in coating. Looks like one of those Yamaha pistons. Anyhow, the engine was seized up, wouldn't turn over. So he took the side cover off, trying to see if there's anything jammed in there. And I pulled the head off, and you can see the cylinder on this thing. I mean, look at the rust. So I don't know if this thing, it's almost like this thing was sitting in salt water, like under the water. I already ran a little bit of cleaner through this. It was way worse. You couldn't even see the metal. It was all rust. So I put some transmission fluid down in it. The bearings and everything were solid. And now I got it to where, you know, I mean, it's still kind of locked up, I guess. Still tight. There's a ton of rust on this crank. You can see all this, look at all that rust, all the pieces of it. So what's going to happen is I'm going to pull this engine out, split the cases, and clean all the rust out of that thing. And also I got to put a new counterbalancer in this thing, because whoever put this on stripped the threads off. Counterbalancer gear was just sitting on there. So it's a good thing this thing came apart, because literally that nut was on here. It would have fell down in between the clutch basket. Probably, although the counterbalancer gear would have flew off. It would have jammed up. It would have been a whole big mess in there. It would have probably ruined something. But, or the counterbalancer could have went out of time when that gear flew off and caused it to hit the crank at high RPM. That would have been catastrophic, I'm sure. Stopping all that real fast like that probably would have shattered the piston. Who knows what would have happened. But I caught it. So basically, I'm probably just going to see if I can get these rings unstuck, clean out the ring grooves, and hone this cylinder out and see if it'll run. But yeah, that's crazy. He was dumbfounded as to why there was rust in there. So I don't know. But this blaster is not too bad. I didn't realize I turned my camera. It's got stock exhaust. You know, seat's pretty nice. Picked it up for $500. A little bit pricey in my area for a blaster that don't run. But other than it looks like somebody put some kind of plastic dip on the frame. I don't get why these people do this stuff. Like they'll paint a little bit here, a little there. Must have been a young kid. Yeah, everything's tight on it. It's the newer one. It's no Ford. It's got the hydraulic brakes. You know, it'll be a good runner. Brakes all work. Seems like, I mean, the steering's all tight. I put one of these fancy vent caps on it. That gave it like 6 horsepower and probably 7,200 RPM rev limit now. Definitely. Yeah, but shocks are all good. It's pretty cool. Figured I had, the crazy part is I just had a blaster engine in here my buddy gave me. Had a brand new Wiseco top end on it, and I just sold the damn thing. So, oh, the fun. Oh, the fun. Yeah, I've been stripping stuff down. Got a pile of motors here. Been doing the whole parting out everything. Got tons of stuff now. Got bins upon bins. Doing this stuff full time. It's a lot of work. Pays off though in the end. Yeah. What do you guys think of this beast? It's pretty cool. Alright, I figured I'd just check in. show you what I've been working on. Bought this new Milwaukee impact. This is that new right-hand impact they have. It's already broke. I lost a freaking retaining clip off of it. That really pisses me off. Gotta send it in for warranty. Way to go, Milwaukee. Love their power tools, but sometimes they just cheap out on stuff. Little stuff like that. But yeah, I'll come back here later on in the week. I had to order new crank seals. When I filled this center case up, the transmission fluid was running out both sides, so that's probably why it had to be rebuilt, my guess. Probably ran lean and popped it. So, alright, just quick video, catch up with you guys. I'll be back later on this week. We'll get some more content up for you guys to watch. I got a couple 3-wheelers I'm going to be doing. I got a 86 Yamaha 225 DR. I got to swap the rear end out in it. I got an Arctic Cat 700. Probably seen in the previous video. Got to do some electrical work to that thing. So, a lot of fun stuff. Keep you tuned. See you guys.